Taurus, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus. Also know this is a general read, Taurus. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm going to be speaking like I'm speaking about your person. Those who are new to my channel know that I channel messages, will not know that I channel messages prior to opening reads. So this is why I'm going to be jabbing away already. So let's just begin because I really want to get into, I just recorded Aries reading prior and I always do the orders in this way. So Taurus, you're normally always next. But I always feel like the two of you are never the easiest when I get to it. So let me take a deep breath for this one because Aries was not easy. And I'm feeling for what I'm picking up here, Taurus, is that someone is definitely not in the best vibration. I feel this is probably for some of you, this is a twin flame connection, okay? Because I feel a lot of just low vibration energy, a lot of attachment, but out of sadness, despair, out of disappointment, out of rejection. And really, it's almost like, I have to say, this feels like an early stage of the journey. And for you to be in despair of rejection, that's very early on. I mean, wounding and healing takes place when it takes a long time for these connections, but that means when you're in that space where you're mad at the rejection, then you really didn't understand the journey to begin with, because your twin journey is about coming back to source and not a person, you know. And anyone who watches my twin flame, I do the twin flame reading separate, but those are the twin flame readings I do are more for soul growth. And yes, I do carry a lot of masculine energy, which is why I'm able to tap into masculine energy, you know, very easily, because I had to do away with my masculine energy because my twin brought me home to my feminine side, which was beautiful. I love him. And I would never, I'm in this journey, you know, for 2 years, Taurus, now, and I would never speak wrongly of my masculine, despite of where he is in his life. I don't care about the karmics. I don't care. That's not where I'm at. And that is what strong masculine energy is, because you still love the person. I love my twin. And so I don't live in those dark energies. I don't want to experience them. I don't need to. And I want whoever this feminine is to feel the same. So I feel like this is going to be a message guidance for whoever's feeling despair and discouraged in this journey. Also, take it for anyone who's going through a spiritual journey, feeling despair from a lost or a deep breakup of a connection here, because this also feels, because I feel like there's a lot of, well, who my person is with. Who are they seeing, spying on them, like checking up on their social media. So basically it's driving you nuts, like you're re-triggering yourself and hurting yourself. And I feel like when my guides give me messages like this, is because there's growth needed and some ease in the mind. And we're just gonna begin, my Taurus. I don't normally I don't really talk too much about my journey, especially during the individual reads. But when spirit guides me to specifically say, because these reads to me are always just general for the collective, but if I have to specifically identify a twin flame connection, there's a reason behind it. And so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. So let's begin. Spirit, please give me the guidance for Taurus and their person, please. What is this guidance that you're giving me for Taurus? Express your love, finance and career, and true love. Bottom of this is, it's safe for you to love. Children, love yourself first. Give your relationship a chance. And so I feel like there has been triggering here, and that's why I have to call it for what it is, right? The love yourself first. There is some immaturity right? And codependency here with the it's safe children. So there is some behavior of codependency here where there's some neediness. It's very like, I need to feel this way. I need you to help me feel like this. And I think this could have probably made the connection drift apart. And I think there is a huge desire to try again romantic feelings, right? Because obviously there's still love, but let go of control issues. Like someone's got to let go of a way of being. And I feel there is a clinginess energy here. Again, it doesn't matter. You guys know I'm just, it could be, you guys know where your shoe fits, right? I have to give this energy. So express your love, finance, career, and true love. I feel like this person shifted their energy. This is where the pullback, and so they just focus more on the things they have to do, the day-to-day, right? I have to focus on my life. I have bills to pay. I have things to do. And a conversation's wanted, right? Because obviously I feel the energy's mutual, right? I do feel there's love, but I think the insecurities of someone here gets in the way. It's a push energy, and so it's not going to. All right, so let's see what else Spirit's going to give me. Spirit, give me more on this energy for Taurus, please. Give me more on this energy for Taurus. Wow. So there we go, right? So we have power here, triumph and success. That's Leo, so you guys can be dealing with a Leo. We have trapped in fear, the wheel of fortune here, destiny. So this is, I feel this is why, you know, this separation was made to happen because of these insecurities that are in the way. And then of course we have the Lovers. I mean, there's mutual love here. Moving on, another 6. So 6 here, right? So this is a need to harmonize this connection, awareness. Things are being illuminated during this time apart. Awareness, transmuting your energies as well. The waiting game. So this is a waiting period, right? Because at this point, you were brought apart to kind of align yourself, to heal, to think about what you want out of life, to think about, you know, what is it you want in a relationship, how you want to show up, right? Go ahead, and I don't need to normally read these cards. I don't always do, and when I do get guided, it's because the message is particular. And so here, this one here in the express your love is go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I feel like it's the way you expressed your love. You know, it's funny because look at his face. It's like, oh my God, and she looks clingy, and that's what I'm feeling like. Someone doesn't like the clingy energy, which is not, you know, it's not really helping them. It makes them distant from what this could be, right? The true love, how you guys can really be together. Makes them question, even makes them question, right? Is it safe? Is it something I really want to do? Is it something I really want to invest in? My God, this person, can I see my life with a person who can't manage their emotions? You know, every time we communicate, it's always an issue. Everything's a problem. There's no trust. So Spirit, give me more on this power here. Why is the power, the strength card here, please? So we have two knights, Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. With the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Interesting energy. okay, so this is what happens. So this person, does control the connection due to the fact that they do fear the clinginess. Like, it's like, this is why they go and they move slow. So it's their, they go in and out, but at the same time, it's a way to, with the Knight of Pentacles, is to control the pace of the connection, right? Of how quickly it grows. They have to do it that way because I feel like if it wasn't for the other party, you would move in, you know, 2 weeks later, you want a ring, you know, or you guys want to, like, I don't know, you know, quickly, like, have clothes in the house, like move in your stuff, and then, like, imagine, you know, and like 3 months later you're talking about children. Like, I feel like this person needs to breathe. This is not a person who moves fast, but this is a person who thinks about things. And I think this is where there is some resistance with that Strength card, right? They're practicing resistance only because, for the better, I have to say, it feels like for the better of the connection. It may not look like that way for the other party, but that's what it feels like. So, Spirit, give me more of this triumph and success. I mean, Seven of Swords. So there's no trust here, and that's where this is where things fall. This is where the misunderstandings happen. And you know, the fact that Ace of Swords here, Ace of Swords, you guys, Ace of Swords with Seven of Swords. Like, Ace of Swords is like the hand of God. Like, are you kidding me? And it's truth. To doubt the truth, that's intense. Let me see. Let me pull some more. Spirit, give me more on the Seven of Swords, please. There's no trust here. Yeah. Judgment and Seven of Wands. Two-cardedness because of the past. Someone holds on. And Wheel of Fortune. And this needs to change. So basically what the Ace is saying, this needs to change. Whatever's being processed, whatever's being held on to, Seven of Wands, and keeping guardedness, and it could be for both parties, right, needs to be released because you both are trapped, right? Trapped in fear. So one probably fears losing freedom, and the other one is just fearing abandonment, right? So let's see more on this trapped in fear. And so it's just two separate energies. See, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, the Sun, and Six of Wands. Wow, these are really interesting energies. So I feel like you both have been through it a lot with this Knight of Wands, and like fall into this fear mindset, which creates this guardedness, but also makes you very fiery in terms of the way you guys express yourselves. And I feel like this brought a lot of conflict. That's why there was guardedness on both ends and brought a lot of conflict within the connection. And it didn't allow it to progress, right? Because we have the 5 progression to the 6 of Wands. And it would temporarily get to the 6 of Wands and you would be happy. But then it would fall back to the 5 in terms of conflict. And I feel here with the Temperance, yeah, it was a little bit imbalance in emotions. Here we have the Empress. So it feels like, because it's clarifying trapped in fear, there was some imbalance in the emotions and resistance. Resistance for sure. Spirit, give me more on this destiny. Give me more on this destiny. So this ending had to happen because we have clarified by the Tower. Now we've got 2 of Cups, and what do we got? 3 of Swords. So the separation needed to happen. The separation had to happen with this destiny. And this was fated because sometimes you get pulled apart so it doesn't damage the connection any further. But this is soulmate, right? 2 of Cups. So there is strong love here. I'm feeling 2 people who are extremely wounded and have a lot of healing to do and work to do with themselves. There's a lot of misunderstandings. I feel toxic. I feel distorted masculine energy and distorted feminine energy here because of the way the cards are. It's very there's a lot of, to me, you guys know I'm a reader, so when I see energies like this, there's a lot of inconsistency in emotions, in and out, in and out, in and out. So it's very messy. Spirit, give me more harmony, please. Give me more on this harmony. The Lovers. I mean, you guys, I swear you got Lovers and the 2 of Cups. So this harmony here, Hangman and the Hierophant. And so there's a pause because you both have to really go within. This is your belief system, and really think about things and how you view commitment, how you view connections, what you learned about relationships, and why is it you're responding and reacting the way you do in relationships. I mean, I think that's always important in any connection, to always ask yourself. And if you're in a tarot reading, it's because, you're going through something. So let's see, Spirit, give me guidance here, please. Give me guidance for Taurus, please. Give me guidance. Wow, the High Priestess was in the bottom. Yeah, so this is basically saying spend time alone for you. 8 of Swords, Hermit. Oh my goodness, Taurus. I swear, I didn't want to say it's Taurus, but 5 of Pentacles. I mean, I really feel like the person, Taurus, you could be this feminine energy here that I'm picking up, who is struggling emotionally, and it's okay. If for those of you who are connecting with the twin energy here, but honestly, anyone who's gone through a big breakup, let me say something here. This obsessive energy is normal, but it's distorted. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for anyone, because yes, for those who are twins, usually if you never acted this way, you have to ask yourself, have you been in this position before? Have you been in this sad position before? If the answer is no, then lucky you. Then yes, your twin put you here. There's time to face things. But if the answer is yes, then there's repeated patterns that need to be looked at. And that's what the Hermit energy does. You have 2 9s here and the High Priestess. These are very intelligent, wise, individuals who really take the time to learn about themselves, to deal with it. Where am I holding myself back? What am I doing? And basically the guidance here, Spirit wants you to do that. So take the opportunity, because if you truly want to experience true love, then there are aspects of you that also have to be changed, right? Have to be, right? Look, 9 of Pentacles, another 9. But for you to stand strong, gain that power, and stabilize, to ground, to feel happy when you're, I feel like this is a cycle. And understand, those who are in twin connections, this is a cycle. You're not going to sit here forever, because what happens is the energy shifts And then you will be this person. You will be stable. You will be feeling good, smelling good. And then guess what? Sometimes something happens a couple of months later and you're back into this energy of having to process something again. What makes you evolved on a soul level? This is part of the evolution. If you start to look at it this way, when you start to evolve, you go in and out these cycles, and every time you go into these cycles, you come out faster because you've learned. You've taught yourself how to process your emotions and what they mean to you. And what is the best thing is for you to learn how to process your emotions and what they mean to you. Why? So you could better communicate them to someone if you ever get triggered. Because the worst thing is to know someone got triggered, right? And, I've had this happen to me when I have a significant other in my life who I've dated or whatever, and they get triggered and they can't even explain themselves because they never tried to process their own emotions. I mean, as you get older, that has to shift. You have to take that accountability. That's that self. 9, the self accountability to self. 999 also is a closing of a cycle, to know when to put things to bed and to put them to rest, and for you to move on to the next version of you, and that is to be the highest version of you, right? So let's see what the blockages are, Taurus. Spirit, give me more on the blockages. What are the blockages for this connection? Yeah, I mean, yes. Catalyst. You will meet divine love when you release the karma. And you both are a catalyst to each other, right? This is a love that makes you grow, to release karma, to release. And that's what you have to understand. This is your connection so you can become the best version of you. What else? What other blockages for this connection? And this person is doing it too. But masculines don't learn that quickly because it's not their fault. No. It's just that we're in a very masculine world and it's distorted, and they have the expectations met on this 3D for masculines is already toxic, right? And so to remove yourself from that is to truly isolate yourself as a masculine. And that is difficult because now if every other masculine is doing, it's almost like, well, it's normal because it becomes a norm within your inner self. And so that's why it's difficult for a masculine to really dissolve that part of their, their ego in that way, because it's just so conditioned and so embedded that it's really difficult. So other blockage here. The fact that these are blockages, I think, are great, to be honest, because the way I'm interpreting these blockages, it's good. So meditation, search within and find peace, wholeness, and love. You were split apart so you could find peace, wholeness, and love within each other, within yourselves individually. Go outside, breathe, and escape traps of the mind. Nurture natures. Go to the ocean. If you guys live next to the water, I wish. Go, to nature if you can do a hike. Spend time with grass, green, anything, if you're in an environment where you can do that. Whether if you can't, it's a yoga. It's about really having some inner peace and quiet time and rituals for yourself. And I really feel these are harsh energies for this connection because, tranquility. Take your time, slow down. I think you both are experiencing a slowdown, and it's good. It's good. And wow, fears, and that's that trapped in fear for the both of you. You and your lover fear being hurt again, and I think you both do have that, one more than the other. I do feel the feminine in this case more than the masculine for some reason. It's just coming, the feminine energy is coming up a little more here, I feel. But the masculine doesn't mean your masculine isn't processing other things. I think you both have similar things because you and your twin always process similar things, but I feel probably family wounds, you know, for them, or finance and career. They're probably in that ego still of stabilizing their life, as again, as in all masculines, right? So Spirit, give me more on this energy. What else does this person want? Let's see. Absence. As more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life. And that's exactly what happens. They feel the absence with the separation. Thoughts. I've been in my head about you constantly. And I feel like you both are thinking about each other. I really do. You guys will reconnect at some point. I think you guys have to get yourself in a more healthier place in the mind and find a little more peace. And you will realize that when you come together and when you talk again, because I feel there will be a conversation at some point. This is unfinished business, to be honest. So Spirit, what else does Taurus's person want them to know? No other can hold a candle to you. You're all I've ever wanted and more. I mean, it's true love, right? You are worthy of so much more than I want, than what I can give you right now. I'm working on becoming the best person that can give you what you deserve. And again, probably this person, again, it's their self-worth, you know, money issues, you know, wow, here in the bottom, there are so many unspoken words left between us. I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you so I can finally tell you the truth. And I just feel this is a lot of things that need to be expressed, right? But both of you just need to, this separation had to happen. It was fated because you don't, you know, Spirit doesn't ever want you to ruin, you know, the love, to damage, to cause any damage to something that could be extremely beautiful if they're trying to gift you something, right? So give me a source. We're going to pull a self-love message for you now. Self-love guidance for you, Taurus, please. What is the self-love guidance for Taurus? Thank you. Acceptance. The situation's out of your control. Let go of what you cannot change and accept what is. No need to worry. Allow the universe to take the wheel. And that's exactly what the universe did. The universe made this happen. This is about you both finding your inner peace right now. So Spirit, give me another a self-love message from Source. Thank you. What would delight you in this moment, beloved? I want to see you in your bliss. And so this is about finding what truly delights you in your bliss right now. This inner peace is bliss, right? When you finally find peace, when you find that peace, you're going to feel bliss. And when you're at a place of bliss, then you guess what? You're harmonized. And all those sixes we also saw, or the few sixes we saw, it's for you to harmonize and be able to be in a blissful energy, to be able to express you, so for both of you to come together and express yourselves in a more calm, cool, and collected way. Okay, so I'm Taurus. This is your read. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button. You guys remember that like really truly helps the channel, to support the channel. YouTube has totally changed the algorithm and added the like button to be a very important part to the algorithm and for them to promote the channel. So that would help so my channel could grow, and your support is definitely appreciated. So again, like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly, striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.